Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, looks like we got Chase in the chat now. Chase, Ollie, me, myself, and I, and a robot. But I hope we're all doing okay today. Except for stream elements. No, just kidding. They're always good to us until that 8-ball starts talking smack to everyone. Well, this is a terrifying sight right here. The double P3 Cheryl. Two rando P3 Cheryls and then a Kate. So, we have our work cut out for us. Just doing gens, of course. We're not actually, worried about the killer, because they're going to be bullying the killer, I imagine. But it is a No Mither Monday start, our first solo game. Immediately start with the No Mither, pairing with Iron Will to completely stifle any damage noises we would produce otherwise. We're pairing Resilience today just to get on gens and do some actions faster every way we can. Sprint Burst, of course, as our exhaustion of choice. A little crappy flashlight to just have one more defensive item. And from there, everything else pretty simple. Looks like we also have a key on the shower right here. 2 flashlights, a key, and no item on the last one. It should be interesting, to say the least. What else do we have going on here today? Yeah, we're doing one stream today. We got one stream, and it's just gonna be well, we're gonna be going for quite a while. Might get up to one of our 3 to 4 hour ones, because we will only be able to stream once today. We're gonna get all the stream out of our time. Yeah, I don't know how else I could word that. We're gonna spend a lot of time on stream. Alright, what do we got else here? Everything else is good. Looks like the video's good. Right? Yeah, we're looking good. Oh, didn't look like we were gonna spawn here first, and then we came over to interesting. All right, let's go. Sprint burst immediately, of course. Pray we're not the first one found, and that 45 seconds go by before we get seen. All right, it's a huntress. That's probably not gonna happen. It's a huntress going immediately towards us. This is so good for us here. Woo. This I can't get out any further. She can just hit me here. Whoop. Yeah, can't do anything about that if I don't stay at it. Maybe I could have... That's a pretty decent pallet I used pretty early. If I rotated perhaps back towards the staircase, if she didn't have any axes either, because of how much distance I got there, I could have quite possibly gotten to another that other pallet up there. But there's no way to say that for sure. It's pretty close right there. Oh, gotta get the water. Where is the water? Wow, she got immediately past the huntress right there. Again, no downtime. We know she also has Then we just sprint burst away here. Sprint burst the relative safety. We know she's kind of on the other side. We also have bar time, so that's 2 for us. Keep ears open for Hex Ruin. Don't hear it underneath. Just trying to be silent. Can't hear it immediately, but it doesn't mean for sure it's not down there. We know it's still up since no totems have popped. And no generators have popped either, but we got resilience, so we can push through pretty easily. Alright, that's another down right there. We're gonna maneuver ourselves to this side to avoid barbecue and chili. That's why we're over here. Oh, I do like seeing that. A generator did pop in the middle of it. Alright, basement hook. Not good for them. Your Zaddy's baby mama. Very, very good name. The Huntress would have to hoof it over here immediately to stop me from getting this gen, if I just commit to it with resilience. I'm just hoping that one of the 2 health state survivors will go and make the save. What do we think? Chances? Guesses? We're going to rotate also between No Mither builds here today. We're going to do... Oh, nice. I love seeing that. We're going to rotate a different No Mither build every game. We're going to do our best to remember and probably forget the first game. I got no time to waste on trying to find the totem, so we're just going to get on these generators. Probably chasing someone else right there. Where's the other one? Is it over there? Can't see it easily. Oh, that's unfortunate. They're probably both going to get basement. Maybe? What do I do here? Do I posture for a flashlight save? Because I have it. I'm going to just... I think I can walk since I have Iron Will, and I need to not make sure... I can't have scratch marks coming up here. Oh, wait, no, I need to get closer. I gotta go. If she gets closer, maybe, but I just gotta stay here. Yeah, there it is. She's gonna push her away. Let's see if she just goes for the slug. There it is. Can't do that. Gotta go down. Alright, she got that hit right. If she can get the 99 right there, and then maybe the vault, it's gonna be close. She has the dead hard, maybe. Nice dead hard. No pallet? Unfortunate. Oh, no, there's a pallet. I can just recover here. I'll recover and try to use my... If she can use the shack pallet here for long enough, I might just be able to No Mither. Without borrowed time, that was a greedy save. I thought she was gonna 99 it right there, yeah. If the... Yes, but... Oh, no. If she was really, really worried about me having, like, Unbreakable or something like that, she would pick me up immediately. That's unfortunate. If I had Unbreakable, I possibly could have picked myself up, but... Everyone just went down way too quick right there. With her not, and the Cheryl not 99ing herself right there either was a problem. I needed to be able to pick her up and then go for the unhook, so there was multiple chases going on. We basically just needed time. Oh, we had an Unbreakable pickup. We're not out of it yet. That was an Unbreakable. Does she have Soul Guard, I wonder? It's usually a good combo, Unbreakable Soul Guard. Very interesting that she has it. Good anti-slug. That's what just No Mither does in general. She's still kind of around, and the Cheryl's pretty far away. I expect to die, but the Cheryl might be getting away here. She should also have a key, so even if the Huntress finds the hatch, the person can just close it. I mean, can just reopen it. Yeah, I'm just dying here. There's nothing I can do to get out of here. Yeah, and then she's gonna come back over here and think that she's gonna go for the save. Oh, she picks her... Oh, she had Deliverance primed as well. These people were playing serious. They were getting out. They were getting out, these people. They were prepared. I respect that. Deliverance, Unbreakable. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Blood Pact somewhere, too. In the middle of all that. Let's take a look real quick. Rough basement placement right there. Live gamer. We had... wait, where's the... Wait, where am I? Am I missing something here? Oh, it was not Unbreakable. It was DS, I think, that happened. Double DS. I'm wrong about that. So DS, yeah. DS Deliverance we saw. And then the other person had the Borrowed Time, Dead Hard, Iron Will, Key, Decisive. I was just mistaken by that. There's a lot of weird things going on. Alright. Obviously, we bring another flashlight here for no reason. Bada bing. And then we run one of our... There we go. And there we go. It's been done. And then we immediately shuffle into our next No Mither game. No problem. I probably should. I need to get another hyperimpose... I need to do another, like, No Mither streak text thing here. I am slacking quite a bit on the layers. Layers. The Huntress is one of our biggest, not like counters with No Mither, but she can prove to be a problem since you, go down on one hit with No Mither, and the Huntress can normally get a free hit and a lot of pallets, so a lot of pallets aren't safe, and a lot of loops are not safe, so you're already at 2 health states, like playing... You're trying to get cheeky on a lot of dodges, and you get, like, that one chance to run away and use the sprint burst from the first hatchet that actually gets you, but with No Mither, you only get the one chance, one and done. Maybe I shouldn't run Unbreakable, because that slug right there, I would have picked up myself without, let's try, we're going to take off Resilience right here. I know we wanted to run it last time, but we're changing our build, like I said, we don't want to, let's try not to forget about it. Yeah, let's just do the full pickup build right here. Let's not even run a exhaust. No, is that a bad idea? That sounds like a bad idea. When I say not run an exhaustion perk, I immediately, like, start thinking, like, is that really what you want to do here? You got 10 seconds. You know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. Is Lightborn a good perk? I think it's good to have, access to, but truthfully, most of the time, I think Franklin's is the better perk because you can make the item drop. You can make it lose its charges. You can with how it works right now. But Lightborn can be very good. It's when you see the flashlights, when you see people. If you have a 4-man flashlight like squad, if you see all 4 people have flashlights, run Lightborn. And then you kill all their items. You kill every chance. You know they're going for flashlight saves. It's good to have encounter when you see. You can just switch on whatever killer you feel comfortable on, or whatever you're playing at the time. Counter the saving flashlight squad. Never worry about the stun standing no matter where you are. Don't have to worry about getting blinded at every pallet. Giga blinded at every pallet, every window. But most of the time, you don't need to run it. Most of the time, you won't see a 4-man flashlight squad, or even more than 1 or 2 people running a flashlight at once, or finding it in any way. I generally, find it pretty rare. But boy, is it nice to have when you're going into a team with a bunch of flashlights when you see it. It's like if I saw keys and maps and stuff like that, I'd be running Franklin's. Oh, is that a Trapper Boy? I think it is. No Mither, I'll be undoing all those traps, I'll tell you what. Although Lightborn, every time they bring in like a new way to blind you, like perks, like you always have to think about how how perks get indirect buffs. Lightborn, more or less, kind of like one of the biggest indirect buffs in a while that has happened for it, and that's from the fact that like with the with Blastmine and Flashbang being introduced into the game, so there's a lot of... I don't know what he's doing, but I'm just gonna run. Please, God, don't have... You better not be looking to farm, because I'm gonna freaking... I'm gonna freak out here. But with Blastmine and Flashbang being introduced into the game, I believe... I haven't seen the direct comparison, I probably should display it, but with Lightborn on, the stun from the Blastmine... is a lot... The stun isn't reduced, but the lighting duration is, so you can see where you're going or how to interact with things a lot easier immediately after getting the stun grenade, or the stun mine, whatever blast mine hits you. So it's nice to, like, it's nice to go against the new Jill perk. The flashbang grenade, I normally don't have a problem countering with just like nothing but movement alone, if that makes any sense. Brutal strength versus endurance. Oh, that's tough. I would say that's just based on your build. I would most of the time I wouldn't even run brutal strength. It's like it's a perk that makes it feels good, but it really does not. It's not the kind of value you want to be getting unless you're doing a particular killer build. So like Wraith can get some extra value. Some people who can break pallets quick. If you're doing like certain perk builds with say Spirit Fury and stuff like that, you can run like brutal strength and enduring to break pallets quick and then and get through pallets quick. But endurance is generally better. You will find more use from being able to get like stun duration reduced from getting hit at pallets and loops from survivors more times. It'd be more valuable getting that. I miss when endurance helped against flashlight stuns. I miss when endurance would just help against all stuns in general. So like DS stuns and stuff like that. If you had endurance on, you could it would take down it would take DS down from 5 seconds to 3 seconds or something like that. So you could more or less just always, if someone DS'd you, could just, it wouldn't do anything. DS would still be dead. And then they nerfed the crap out of endurance. But it is good to, when you're pushing through, it's not as strong as it used to be, but it still is good to push pallets, like to really aggressively swing through pallets. Pair it with Spirit Fury, just anyone who you don't really mind swinging through pallets with. It just does well by itself. You're constantly looking to get through pallets. If you've eaten a pallet stun before, then you know how much time you lose from a normal pallet stun compared to an endurance pallet stun. M1 killers it works very, very well with. But it's another perk that's more of a comfort one than like, oh my god, you gotta run endurance or brutal sting. It's not like you gotta run one or the other. That they're all just preference. They're definitely, I think, farming, which really grinds my gears. Nah, I could really care less. It's just not that fun. I hated endurance when helped against DS. It felt so useless, like when I wiggled, he downed me 3 seconds later, yeah. Well, I can see that. It was just, at the time, there was nothing, I mean, there was just nothing to counter getting a DS strike on you. Although it just really depends on where you stand on DS, whether you like it, you don't care about it, you hate it, really just like, it's all just opinion of where you stand. I don't know where, I think it's in probably one of the better places it is right now, where it's like, where they originally meant to have it be an anti-tunneling perk, so as long as you don't interact with anything immediately after you're unhooked, you can use DS on the killer, so if you get tunneled off the hook, you can use DS. I think that's kind of exactly, it's where the devs wanted it, but it's still like an extraordinarily strong perk. Oh yeah, no, it's an incredible nerf, but they put it back, they put it where their mission, that's why when they changed it to where it is, that they got it to where they wanted it to be, or got it closer to the original mission statement with DS to be an anti-tunneling perk. I would mostly see the biggest problem I think they were trying to counter was like people just having a minute after getting off the hook of being able to do just whatever they want in front of the killer and be able to use DS, so like they could heal all the way up even if they got instant down again. I'm not sure if they found the right balance, but I know they really wanted to counter giving a free minute of the survivors to do whatever they wanted, and they thought the balance was, well, make it so that DS gets killed if they do anything after getting, whatchamacallit, getting unhooked. I think maybe it should only be deactivated if you get healed to a second health state. Like, don't deactivate it if you start healing or if you unhook another survivor. Make it so that it only deactivates when you reach a second health state. Like, if that makes any sense. Or if you're on a generator for longer than 10 or 15 seconds, you know, don't make it like as soon as you touch the generator. I just waited out as a killer. Yeah, that's what most people just do anyway, so it's like the same, you counter it the same exact way you would play against it before. If someone has DS and you hit someone that was fresh off the hook, you just smack them and leave them. You just smack them and leave them, go chase the person, and unhook them, and it's like, if they are still there a minute later, you go pick them up. So it's like, you're doing the same thing it was before. Instead, people just don't have it if they touch generators, have done other objectives. Again, I think there needs to be, I think there's a proper middle ground. I don't think they hit it exactly, because it really, now it's incentivizing survivors to run, if they're running DS, to just not do anything after getting off the hook. So that makes it a problem. So now you have a minute of survivors not doing anything off of the hook, so that they can try to get themselves down and use DS on the killer. I didn't wait for my teammates to get out there. I did not wait that time around. Oh no, Leon! We lost to Leon right there. We lost one of the Leons. We're 10 levels away from getting the Blood Moon here. 10 levels away. 22 days, 3 weeks, 1 day. It's gonna happen. We've already jumped up another 10 tiers in like 2 or 3 days, so it's not like it matters. I mean, it does matter because we care and we enjoy the little things, but... Ah, Jill, I see. Thank you for joining us. Please bring Nemesis in. I want to test. I need Nemesis testing into No Mither Monday right now. We need to see how it feels. At first, I didn't think it was probably going to be too big of a problem, but it's going to really require us, like... always vaccinating ourselves or using the vaccine for the T-virus, because if we stay blue and he can just tentacle whip us at a range at all times, then nothing is safe for us. So 2 big things is avoiding the initial infection and then constantly curing the infection as quick as we can. 2 important things we need to do immediately. Do 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 do. Drink your liquid. Yes. A beautiful Monday afternoon coming up on just about. I was slugging a good tactic. It is because a survivor have to get to gens. Is it because survivor have to get to gens and heal up the down survivor? No, you. Slugging has, it's weird. Slugging has a, it itself is a very hot topic, but it can be both. It's, I don't want to say like high risk, high reward, but it's kind of a close way to describe it. If you down people and keep them on the ground, they can't do anything. When you're on the ground, you're doing nothing but like recovering yourself, like bar having like no mither, unbreakable, yada yada yada, whatever. There's nothing that you can do as a survivor on the ground. So if the killer just leaves you on the ground and no one else can get to heal you, You just, like, it's as if you were dead. It's as if you're on the hook. It's as if you're dead. You're doing absolutely nothing. You're not healing other survivors. You're not doing objectives. You're not doing anything. So if a killer can go, like, say, down another person while you're on the ground, there's so little going on in the game right there. Like, no one's doing gen. The objective isn't being done. No one's getting help. There's just, like, the game is slowed down so much from people being slugged on the ground and being and being on the ground. And is this person killing themselves? Please don't do that. Oh, good. They instantly second stage themselves. Great. Are they gonna kill themselves, Jill? Jill? Just gonna have to double back hit them like that. Pray I don't hit another zombie. So it's really, so it's like it slows the game down. It's not, and it can do it effectively, but the big problem is, okay, so if a killer starts slugging everyone, now we're on the flip side. If the killer starts slugging everyone, he then loses his ability for hook, so he can't secure kills. If someone can get to healing someone who is slugged on the ground, you lose the hooking potential. You might slow down the game, but you didn't get the value from hooking. You didn't get a health state down on them. They can still, they're no closer to being dead in the game than they were before they were on the ground. And that is, you lose just a silly amount of value like that. Yes, it slows down the game, but you just lose a lot. It's, again, risk reward. Is it worth slugging someone to potentially get the rest of the team? I don't know where the Nemesis is. I'm not asleep now. I'm awake. Good job, Omega. When should you slug? I think there's, like, very specific opportunities. Say, like, I don't know where he's coming from here. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Oh my god, the fucking... Pardon my French, the zombie. That fracking zombie. I think there's specific... Oh, I think we have a mod in chat now. There's specific instances, say, like, near, if there's one or two people, say if, like, you want a 4K and not give someone the hatch, like, if you're specifically looking to kill everyone in the game, on the third person, if you hook the third person, you would then give the opportunity for the fourth survivor to get the hatch when that third person dies on hook. You can instead keep that third person from being hooked and go find the fourth survivor and keep both survivors on the ground, finish the game by hooking both of them and not giving any opportunity for the for anybody on the team to get out. It's very, very common to see the killer to slug the third survivor so they can knock down the fourth and secure all 4 kills in the game. It's a very common time, or a very common instance in where you see it. Some other times is when you could get more value from chasing some survivors in the vicinity instead of just, like, knocking someone down and then picking them up immediately instead of knocking someone down and then chasing someone else immediately next to you. So say, like, right there what the Nemesis is doing. These two people were very close, so he left one of them on the ground to finish off the chase of a secondary one and get the, and try to get all of us here. He's trying to get more than one person, and those two people aren't doing anything. Look at all 3 of them aren't doing anything right now. Alright, he's picking up them. I can get them right now. This is where he's losing out. The slugs. I'm going to be able to pick up these 2 people and heal them before he can hook them. They don't get any closer to death. This Jill is on death state, but she's not going to be anymore. Yeah, see, look at that. So he slugged 2 of them. I saved them now. Unfortunate. Does he go for the hook here? No, I'm going back to the save then. I'm gonna go wide here. How you doing there, Pete? Hello, hello. Pretty sure he's close? I can't tell. I want to save this cool cat. That's not the way. We want to go opposite way now. This Jill's gonna bleed out on the floor from all her shenanigans. Let's watch him for a second here. Well, that's awkward. We don't want to be here anymore. Alright, good. If I write the bell, does it ding or only for... Oh, that friggin' zombie. Only for the mods there, Ozzy. Peter has requested this by personal choice, as he is a wrestling fan, a pro wrestling fan of the WWE and their associated titles and other independent titles. Just all around, he enjoys wrestling entertainment. This person just wants to die, and I don't know why. And the Nemesis is like, I refuse to let you die. Here we go, peak 7. But yeah, slugging is, there's some instances where it is, people would be like, oh, it's acceptable. Some people just like slugging in general. It is a way to secure 4Ks if you don't play against it properly. The Jill is just going to bleed out right here. She can't even get to a proper enough health state. The Nemesis would have to pick her up immediately. Well, shit, this is going to be awkward. Nemesis? Not that awkward. Can I be a mod? I want a ding. I want a ding. Well, unfortunately, we do not have any, we have no open mod slots right now, or we're not looking for, to curate any more mods at the moment. We will in the future when there are certain, subscriber goals where I will be needing some trusted viewers for mods in the future, and we're going to be looking at, getting out applications for that, very, very simple applications, for that, and, we're going to be looking at, of course, like, how long everyone's been a subscriber, and separately have been a subscriber, on top of the, average view time, all these other things. And enthusiasm, of course, the enthusiasm to want to be a mod, which some have already shown, including yourself, a lot of that, which is good, and I appreciate that. Ding, bada bada swing. Don't worry, every like few hundred subscribers, oh look at that, every few hundred subscribers we will be looking for more mods, probably to a certain point. Oh look, he had the Jill perk right here. With our current growth, we should hit that in a fair time. But thankfully, with everyone who's been supporting the channel, we've been growing at a very good pace with everyone's engagement and constant support. Oh, it gets a lot of other people in here, which is awesome. Just constantly, just doubles down on support on the channel. Well, I'm out of here. No! Make this distance right here. Not going there. PL wall, maybe? What do we do here? Gonna run this way. He did as well. God, both zombies are here. Gonna try to get back to Killer Shack here. Nope. Woo! Gotta get him in the corn. Can I go him again? Nah, not that time. Only once. You heard him bad, didn't you? Who did I hurt? I swear it wasn't me. Not this time, I swear. We'll take that first up, though. Oh, they might, I was about to say, they might pump out that generator. That was already one that was pretty close. Nemi boy, this is probably true. I didn't blind him. I've only been blinding zombies, so I've been pretty nice to him, just kind of running them around normally. Getting some good mind games, classic. The Shaggy defense. Hey, it works. Come save me, Leon. Oh, Nemi boy. Do I go for the heal here? What do I do? Nemi boy with those big, chunky, exposed fist. Oh, nice. She's actually already really healed. Oh, and the leader buff, too? Wait a second. The leader buff from the last person? We get that done? I know where the... I kind of know where the hatch is. Isn't it, like, over there? Pretty sketched out about everything right now. Try to get the store in the meantime. No resilience, so no extra speed. Really, the best case scenario is he finds jukebox, or... Yeah. If he comes back here, I only have the TL wall. I don't think there's any more pallets that way, but I do have the pig tree. We'll see where we get. Mind game leads to hurting. Alright, we're opening this up. Yeah, we're just gonna... Order out. Yeah, I don't know why the Jill was looking to just kill herself there. She got into the game, immediately looked to kill herself. Oh, that's the late game build right there. He was friggin' that no-ed into the Blood Warden. That would have been something. What I've been trying to do better is that if I have no-ed, if I'm running the late game build, I slap the door open before I get the hook to force the Blood Warden timer, so it's pretty nice. Resurgence, I had doubts about it at first, but it's been nice to heal people very quickly off a hook. Gotta say. Very weird. Oh yeah, when we get mod slots open, we'll open up we have a business email that we'll send everyone to, for things that we'll be sending sponsors and, mod, be the, middle ground between mod, applications alike. And we're gonna switch it up again. So we got No Mither, keeping the Iron Will. What else do we have here? You know what? We run Blood Pact here because we're immediately hurt, right? So we have that immediately. No. Even better. Wait a second. Bigger brain moves here. All right, there it is. Calm Spirit. Calm Spirit. We're gonna be so quiet right here. Unbelievably quiet. And then we get back. There we go. So this is just one of our most quiet builds right here. Calm Spirit, Iron Will, No Mither. Oh, I kind of want to run Fixated, but then it doesn't. I only like running Fixated if I'm running multiple ones. Doesn't look like Kill Your Friends today. Not too many people. Flip Flop and Power Struggle. I'll do that one next. Definitely get that one in next. We're going for a long time here, Omega. We might have plenty of people. Well, we got plenty of people. We might have plenty of people rolling in here throughout the day because we're going to be going for 3 to 4 hours this stream. So, the queue is already open for the stream here. Hey there, you day. Ozzy only. Oh yeah, never share there. We got some smart mamas there. That's all I'll say about that. I got people not sharing personal information. That's why I always usually have cheating as I have foreseen. Well, thank you very much there, you day. Looks like we got that subscription. I already thought you were subscribed, though. Looks like we're resubscribed. There and back again by you day. Yeah, we got the Swift queue open, also known as the custom queue. I probably should just label it the custom out there. It is a U day, yeah. Yes, it is. I think someone's trying to get their theme songs going here. I think someone's trying to do that. Would that be Peter? There's a damn fine chance it is. It wasn't me. UD with that fresh subscription. I love that sound effect there. I think another one I'm gonna try to get a custom, or on the lines of getting like a custom, like a lion's roar or something like that. You know, that's something I think would be pretty cool. It was me. I was. It was Omega the whole time. We should have known. We were fools to think otherwise. 114. Wait, why does our sub counter keep going up? Wait a second. Where are these fresh subs coming in from? Who's there? Where are you? I want to thank you. I want to firmly and shake your hand. I've been vaccinated. What have you done? Yeah. I kind of don't all like starting over here, but getting a gen done early would be so good. What have you done? But we are at 114 right now, and that's awesome. Oh, it's Freddy. What am I? Oh my goodness! I gotta pay attention to microsleep. You always gotta look at the portraits on the left side there, and gives Freddy away with the microsleep. We are getting this done. He doesn't have Tinkerers. He would have teleported his ass over here immediately. No way he doesn't do that. Oh, we got another one. Ludwig Brostrom? Brostrom? Don't want to say that incorrectly. Oh, but we have a Dizzy disconnect. I don't like seeing that. Scary Lude. But I appreciate the subscription there. Here in chat. Thank you, thank you. And it is good to see you. We are climbing on No Mither Monday. No Mither Monday is quite the day for when new people come around. I wonder what it is. Do they just like seeing the pain? Is it the pain, guys? Oh, look at that backtrack right there. He's gonna put that on the pallet. No way. It's like, I'm not even kidding. If I like generally look at the analytics correctly, it's more or less like 2 to 3 times more popular of a stream than any other day of the week. They DC because they're afraid of the No Mither power. That's actually probably the most accurate thing I've heard today. Looking for a gen. Is it up there? Or is it in the street? It's got to be over here. There it is in the street. That's fine. Ludwig Bro. The double O, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I apologize. But I hope the Ludwig. I always have to take it into the online space to get some pronunciation symbols on different letters, so I know which way to hit them in English. But I apologize. Broom. So that would be Brewstrom or Brewstrom. I apologize, not Strom. I'm not sure why I'm saying Strom. Brewstrom. Ludwig Brewstrom. Running away. Person gave up on the hook. Very good. Oh, he does have Tinkerers. Yeah, wasn't gonna happen there. One person dead. A little sad. We had an instant DC. Someone instantly pulled themselves and tried killing themselves without the hook, and then the other person did the same thing. In last game we had a DC too, which was weird. So I don't know why we had double back-to-back disconnects. I don't think the DC penalty is still like suppressed for people, right? It's still it's live if you DC. I'm also Swedish. Also Swedish. Very interesting. I find it very it's one of the most interesting things once starting up the YouTube channel is the international community that we are starting to meet online in this way. And I think that's just like super cool, by the way. I think it is one of the coolest, it's been one of the coolest things a part of the with the YouTube channel. Interesting. Where in Sweden? Is that to buy? No, I'm probably mispronouncing that. I know there's probably I'm looking at that. I would say like tabby over with the Taby, but it's probably not pronounced like that in any way, shape, or form. All right, we're gonna keep with this build again because we did not get a genuine representation of any like strengths of this No Mither build from the fact that we had an immediate DC into everyone just giving up on the game. At least in the previous one to that, everyone gave their hardest, and we we ended up surviving at the expense of the third survivor. I thought that was a voice line, but it was the Ash. It was Ash J. Williams. Oh, it looks like we have another enjoyer of the music group there. Is there another enjoyer? Another partaker? Another listener? Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Lazy Killer Thriller. So many pleasant people. What a coincidence. That is pretty funny, Ozzy. You were just mentioning it the other day to me and informing me of the group and many different aspects of it. So that's pretty funny. Where's my cheesy? The cheesy? Not sure where. Hacked a voice line and imagine. I need a. What is it? I'll have I'm gonna have a new tier of viewers that will have access to commands that they could put into chat once we can get the point system up. So trusted viewers can put in commands to get certain voice lines that go off for everyone. Get everyone that's been in like a 6 month subscriber bracket or above get access to special voice lines. Because we've known a lot of our viewers, or a good chunk of our viewers now, for 6 months plus, and they are very good people, and they support the community a lot, and they do a lot for the channel, both by partaking in like community events and just helping with just being very kind to everyone that comes into chat at all times. So it's I couldn't be more thankful for everyone that's subscribed to the channel already and that come around to the streams very often. Oh, it's a blight. You know, it's funny. I'm not too sure I'm gonna do the blight. Actually, should be pretty well in this, or should do pretty well in this building. Who is he with? You guys. It's like when we fire at Will. Why is Will always in the crosshairs of everything, huh? Why is he always in our sayings? Anyone named Will is probably sick of it by now. Why are you firing at me? Why am I iron? Why are you ironing? What's going on? Iron Man, little bro. I'm really worried about him just coming up the staircase right now. Now he just hit. Nope. Tinkers on Blight is very common. You gotta listen for the... There's a little drippy... No, he's okay. He's on the Lazy Killer Thriller. Oh, but I... Oh, wait. I think I just wasted that. He definitely has Tinkerus, because his heartbeat came out of nowhere, by the way. Keep that in mind. We want to really keep that in mind. That Tinkerus is probably activated, even though that, we thought we were safe there for a moment. Keep it in mind. Oh. Let's get to going. I think my favorite thing said from Ozzy is when he saw me, he thought that I played the banjo. When he first saw me and it thought I played an instrument, it was going to be the banjo. I don't know why. It's both hilarious and endearing to me. I think Tinkerus just went off because he should be close here. No, there it is. Ah, shit. I gotta walk here. Oh, that was close. This is just not a safe place to be, so we go. We're just gonna walk it out back here, because this isn't a half-decent place. Alright, you wanna come heal? Let's do it. I dare you next round. You are not allowed to run at all? Okay. You know what I should do? There was this fun, I saw Peter, our mod Peter sent me, or showed me a video before where they had like an interactive Twitch chat experience where Twitch could essentially vote on like these, stipulations that the streamer had to do in-game live, and they could range from doing stuff like just like throwing pallets on the ground, like using your exhaustion perk, stuff like that, like just messing with the streamer. Better instincts. So I'd love to get that set up where everyone can start voting on, like, a choice will pop up, so it'll be like an A-B choice will go up on the screen, like, do this or do this, and then chat will vote on which instance to do, and I will have to fulfill that immediately, no matter how negative of repercussions I would have. I think he's gonna do anything here. I got Iron Will, but he knows... Oh. He's going back to his kill. I got Sprint Burst to get me out of here now. I don't think there's a pallet here. It's hard to tell. It's good that we got both of those done. Rock, paper, scissors. I'm gonna go around the other side. We need to save him. Oh, that generator's almost done too. Jesus. Never mind. Maybe we can get some heals here. It's sweet. Wait, can you do it in Swedish just so I could see what rock paper scissors looks like in Swedish? I generally prefer everything in English in chat, of course, just because I only speak English, but I am curious. I am genuinely curious about it. Well, that's awkward. That's just awkward. V, 4, 3. Interesting. Who won? Who won? He's probably so confused. He's like, you looking for a heal or something? Excuse me. Didn't mean to cough so loud right there. Need more water. I want to say Ludwig won. But really, what do I know? I'm running this way because the only avenue we can kind of come from is that way. We're gonna walk it out to get our exhaustion back up. Well, shit. We just gotta keep going here. That's unfortunate. He can drift that really well, and with the No Mither, Blight does really well if I don't have any of my defensive perks there. I won. Ozzy won. The big Osborne fan won. Oh, I see. Are we also an Ozzy Osbourne fan? I was so glad I saw them in concert a few years back when Ozzy and Black Sabbath got back for a little bit and got them around the got them while they were performing in Massachusetts. Got around to seeing them in the the Xfinity Center there. That was a freaking hell of a concert. That was a bunch of whiskey and tea and pulled pork that day, and it was a beautiful day. Twas a glorious day, yeah. Why is he so drunk all the time? I'm still I never get over the phenomenon of the difference between Ozzy talking and him singing. Well, but most singers, just most people that sing in general, will have very, I'm so used to, like the music, certain music I suppose brought up on, that when I started branching out, could notice that a lot more, that singing voices and talking voices are very different, or can be very different. That's good to see. This I gotta run out because he's being chased right here. Nice. Good, okay, you went second floor. We can get this right here. Try to. Should he be? Why is he? Should he just drink more, and then would that make him sound more sober? Yeah, you tell that streambot what to do. Does this person think... Oh, that's unfortunate for them. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. We're going. Although I think, doesn't, Ozzy have Parkinson's now? Unfortunately. That's one of my favorite iterations of the Final Fantasy victory music things there. There are many, I think, from 7, 9, 10, 15. I don't know, there's a lot of them. There's so many that I love. So many different Final Fantasy music victory themes that I'm in love with. Forgot about the F-bot. That's what I really need. I need a bot so that when When I make the biggest doo-doo head mistakes. When I go so smooth brain. Oh, I was already in 6 there. No, get me out of 6. I'm going to 5. We're done here. What else can we do? Stun the killer 4 times in a single trial. We've tried that. Get me out of these killer, get these totem builds out of here. But I probably maybe should with Jill, because that'd be kind of cool. We might be able to do 3 gens. We're on a No Mither right now, so that's tough to... Let's see what else we can pull. I've got to take all these ones out of the bank. Oopsie daisy. Oops, oops, oops. 3 times in one trial. Goodness. Some of the weirdest friggin' things to finish out here. The 4. We got like nothing left here. Stun the killer 10 times. There we go. We can do that over time instead of having to get that all into one. 10 separate ones. One more than there. How do I get good at juking? That's a hard question. I think the first step. I think the very, very, very first step is getting to calming yourself, getting to a state where you can calm yourself, or just like take it easy. Not like you don't want to be afraid in the middle of chases. You need to be able to keep it cool when you're getting chased by the killer. And I say this why this is most important, because you need to be able to think clearly with a cool head on your shoulders, not be afraid while you're in chase. To think about where your pallets are, where your defenses are, where your ability to be able to stun, what perks are you running. Think about how your build is going to affect your chase immediately. Think about what map you're on, the iterations of map, what you've seen so far. So it's like, the first thing, stay calm as when you get into chase. Like don't lose it, don't get afraid, keep the heart rate down, keep your cool, so you can keep the cool head on the shoulders. Being able to think straight in the middle of chases and keep calm is not very easy when you first start out on Dead by Daylight, and it takes time, both just like constant effort in the game, and just like practice, just playing the game over and over again. This time we're going to switch it up again. I forgot to do this. We're going to run Desperate Measures here, since we're already injured with whatchamacallit, No Mither, so it keeps us in a state that we can always heal and unhook people at a quicker rate, always. No running allowed in this game. That's what it is. But yeah, so keeping it cool is good. Learning about the maps, the game knowledge is going to be second there. So game knowledge is going to be second in helping you be good and chasing them in mind game inside the game. There is a lot that can be used just by remembering what you've seen in the game, understanding what vault points you have, again, what defenses, understanding what perks you brought and how that interacts with those particular defenses. Exhaustion perks, items, you have all these different layers that are going to immediately set up how you should think about where you want your chase to go, how that chase is going to go, know your safety when you're on your objectives, all these things. Yes, Tigris is next. I drop every pallet. No, I'm not going to. Played since January 2018, still suck. Well, if you've been playing since that point, then you definitely can keep it cool. That means you've been playing against the terror radius. I can imagine that you can keep a cooler head than most newer people to Dead by Daylight, and you can not be afraid of the killer, more or less to the point where that's like affecting your actual actions behind the controls there. But yeah, so I like learning the maps. I had a showcase of a lot of beginner of like how to get better at the game builds. Windows of opportunity is a huge one. If you feel like you're having problems, okay, we know it's Freddy. If you're having problems getting to loops or looping in general, knowing where to go, if you just like feel like you're downing and dying in the middle of nowhere over and over again, get yourself Windows of opportunity. Hits me every time, yeah. That's another thing. So okay, so that's camera control. That specifically is camera control in chase. So you got to make sure that you're paying attention to where the killer is. Like right here, I'm getting chased. I'm looking for him. Crow's right there. I know that he's going over there. I can understand and map his movement without even seeing him. Very easy example. Crows went off. All the other I saw 3 survivors spawn on me. I know that has to be him in the middle of the map. He wasn't behind me. I didn't see him. I know he's moving that way. Heartbeat radius wasn't getting bigger. I'm safe over here. I immediately get on. I don't have to think twice about it. Little things like that. Because Blighter's the only killer I've never seen or run up against, and now I'm used to it, but looping up against a killer runs fast is scary to vault. This is true. I mean, in the middle of chase, it is fine to get like into it. It's like to get that to get the edge in your mind of like the kind of like to get in the adrenaline when you're running around, that the runner's high, like when you love that high octane chase. That's good. It's good to get into it so that it's making you think sharper. It's making all your senses sharper. That's good to have that. You want that little bit of fear. You want the fear of death because you want to be able to not. You don't want to go down. You don't want to go down. That is good.
Work complete.
Work complete. Okay, Mod has left the chat. Peter is done with us. Say bye to Peter. Thank you for stopping by, Pete, and hanging by the stream. Just gonna go quick right here. Still on us. We took much better angles than he did. Sorta. Much better angles than he did. We're not even in chase yet, so he wasn't getting bloodlust. That's why I wasn't too worried about his speed increase. But now we're in chase, so he's getting bloodlust. Now I go to that pallet over there. Oh, now he's not getting bloodlust anymore. Is he taking such long corners that he's not getting bloodlust? Yeah. You know what it is? If he has monitor and abuse on too, monitor and abuse can screw you over and make things infinite like that. I'm pretty sure that might have been an infinite towards him if he had a monitor and abuse. He was never getting bloodlust, and I could just make the same loop, or he might have not have been going tight enough around the edges. That could have been something else. Is also a possibility. But I try to do my best and explain everything as I go, Ozzy. So I suppose the best personal advice when we're looking at this channel is we're just looking to just try to pay attention to all the advice that I give. There is a lot at times. I do talk a lot. That is both a good and bad thing sometimes, but I try to explain all my mindset on a lot of things, and I feel like I can be an incredibly strong looper when I am not being a doofus. Coming immediately over here, so I can't go for the save. I gotta move. Very wise man. A wise and seasoned Dead by Daylight veteran. There are, I mean, of course, there's also other Dead by Daylight content creators that have, just massive repositories of knowledge, that I've both used, that I've learned from them, and have learned from, almost 1,200 hours of personal game experience. This guy not getting saved? I guess not. Going over. But hundreds of hours of watching other content creators and content educators on the Dead by Daylight matters. On top of that, I'd like to think I have at least a minor authority on certain matters. Because of age. Noob 3, yeah. The good old wise age of 27. Very wise. Wise and seasoned. Can Spine Chill help with that? Oh, Spine Chill is an excellent perk for... You can run that whether you're a beginner or a veteran in any capacity. And that is all because of the fact that you counter... It is the biggest stealth counter, or stealth killer counter, and stealth killers are very popular. I mean, there's usually like a 1 in 4 chance or a 1 in 5 chance you're gonna get like stealth, some sort of stealth interaction in your game. So Spine Chill is one of my favorite perks of all times. It helps even against stealth killers because it speeds up all of your actions when you're getting looked at, which helps with your looping when you're vaulting or putting down things or interacting with things. You get a major, or not a major speed boost, but a pretty substantial speed boost when you're Oh, he's going after me. Pretty substantial speed boost to your vaulting actions. Is that fake pallet? Is this a fake pallet? Am I going to my death right here? I'm not, but... He just teleported right there. That's why we turn this way. As a veteran, I watched a Swedish YouTuber play 2016 and wanted it ever since. You know, it's funny, I watched an American YouTuber... Can you wake me up? I watched an American YouTuber for almost half a year before I started playing, so that's pretty funny. I would go off. I don't normally go off of what year people started, more off of game time, because I started playing around 2017, but other people that have played around 2017 can have like 10k hours and stuff like that. Where I have not played that often. I only really played a good fair amount. When I started streaming. Streaming was a big pickup on time there. Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. Want to brag to my friends just like they brag to me. Hey, we'll get you there. We have, I mean, a lot of our viewers and subscribers and people that like to participate in the community have only, in my eyes, have increased incredibly in skill over time, participating in the channel and learning things from the channel. We have gone over, I love answering questions, so learning about new perks, learning synergies, understanding strong builds, what we can do for fun, what's gimmicky, what's strong, everything else in between, how to play against certain killers, things like that. Oh yeah, Omega. What? Did I do something to this Freddy? Guys, he's a cutie. He's also P3. I do love the P3 Freddy skin, though, so... If he's gonna stay here, we got something good to look at. We're gonna get pulled here, I wonder. Unless we got borrowed time, it's not gonna be safe. Oh, adrenaline definitely just went off on her. So she got hit, and then adrenaline just went off. I just want you to know that. Which makes me think that there still could be no end, so we gotta be careful. Oh, unfortunate. Well, let's try to get out of here. We got sprint burst, so we can try to make some distance. We're going back towards main. Was it because I got him in the main building here? Was that it? No, okay, I don't know. Hard to tell. There's a door over here, but I imagine they're going to be rotating over in this direction. You heard him, proxy camping? Yeah. See what happens here. What is he waving at? Does he have an aura on someone, maybe? I think he might have an aura. It's hard to tell. Hate adrenaline. Yeah. Adrenaline is like a love. It's a 50-50 relationship with adrenaline, because I'm normally the chaser of the group, so my chases will last till endgame, and it does help me if I'm in an injured state after multiple gen chases with the killer. But as a killer, it's a pain in the butt, because when everyone just pops up to full health state at the end. Are we just leaving this guy? Oh, I'm not leaving this guy. So, okay, another big tip right here. If you want to live more in this game, don't play altruistic. You see me going to save this guy right now? I could just leave through that door and live. I could leave and I could go and live. Oh, well, shit. You see right here, I'm not paying attention, and No Mither, Monitor and Abuse gets me, but I can probably pick myself up with Unbreakable right here. See, what did I say about altruism killing? Remember what I just said. I could have just left and been alive. We're out. Don't pull. Do not pull that person off the... Oh, am I just gonna wiggle off in time? Someone take a hit. Someone take a hit, I'll wiggle off. No! Someone took... I'm so sad. It's alright. See you again. Perfect example. Very live and appropriate example. You play altruistically, you play distracted, you're gonna die. I recognized I'm pretty sure he had monitor and view, so he had a reduced terror radius right there. I walked right into him without any safety, even though it was a pallet right there, and just died. Hey there, Chase. Good to see ya again. It happens. But we're on No Mither Monday, so we gotta play safer. It's a day we have to play a little bit different because we have a perk that keeps us in an injured state immediately. So our mind has to be. We just have to play much safer, or we have to play different. I wouldn't say safer, just differently. Alright, we did not stun the killer at all. Long Claw Joe didn't get hit by any of our pallets right there. It didn't happen. Fake. It's false. It was never Rio. What else can we run here? I do enjoy Fixated to help us maneuver around things, so let's get Fixated on right now. I'm also going to change... No, actually, I apologize. I'm going to run Windows of Opportunity. I was talking it up a little bit, and it is always useful to use as a perk here, so let's get some immediate... get an immediate understanding of that, or why I'm saying that. Are we going to have enough people? Please tell me yes. You never know. My DVD dream is to be one of the survivors that can be chased 5 gens without being downed. And the same with Killer. I want to be good at the game. Well, I mean, that's a good goal to go for. It is extremely, extremely tough to get into a 5-gen chase because the game in itself is balanced to not have one survivor be able to, like, survive, quote-unquote, for that long. But it can happen if you can outskill, if you can so vastly outskill the killer in chases and just make every right decision, use every perk and everything to your build the right way to get to that point. It is not impossible. Obviously, I have... I love those games as well. They are one of the best. It is some of the best feelings in the game, or best feelings in the world to get games like that. And I've posted a fair amount of videos on that same exact note because it's some of the most impressive gameplay, both when you feel like on your end personally when you're performing it, and then when you're you can just like witness it. I love it. It's just very good it feels very good to get insanely good chases when you can just perform so well. Q is open, yes. We can do the new 3-hole thing. This be toxic. He went through a weird phase. He did a very common thing back in the early days of content creation with Dead by Daylight, is that you either tank your rank with like disconnecting or just like feeding in game. So you go up against your say like, so I'm always a rank one survivor, red rank killer every single reset. Okay, if I was going up against ranked 20 survivors and killers in games, it would just be so unfair that I could then get those get a lot of ridiculous clickbait videos and like perform maneuvers on these people that would never happen if I was facing killers or survivors equal to my skill level, or to a close around to my skill level. And that's what he started his content with, and then stepped away from that because he was a good player. Noob 3 is a very, very, he's in the top 5% of Dead by Daylight survivors. He's an extremely good player. So then he moved his content to showing that. He showed himself performing against red rank, the highest of high rank killers, that like when you perform those maneuvers, it is that much more impressive because it is that much harder to perform a 360 on someone who has, 2,000 hours compared to someone who has 20 hours into the game as a killer. You know what I mean? So it's he moved to that type of content, which I was happy about. I very much respect that. I think that's a way to be much more. You got to be I think it's very important to be genuine about like what you're showing. So like that's why I like my solo red rank survivor gameplay a lot, because I'm showing you I didn't realize this, but getting rank 1 survivor there's only 4% of the survivors are in rank 1 survivor every single split. So I didn't realize that was such a small percentage of people playing the game every single time around. This was a disgusting generator, by the way, how quick we just did this. But it's like, I think it's much better to show genuine gameplay around red rank 1 killer and survivor, and let people know that, than go up against, like, when I'm with survive with friends, it's less, I think about it less. We got a spirit, by the way. I think about a lot of the killers not as seriously because they either haven't put enough time into the game or they've like plateaued where their skill level is, and we shouldn't be matched together generally, but with survive with friends or custom games we are, and I play more for fun, and far less seriously because the game just like is over before it even starts most times. And that's not a slight against the killer or anything like that. It's just a plain observation of the differences of like rank 1, rank, and not. We got this done right there. We want the pallets done. But yeah, right there. So that the spirit, I have Iron Will and No Mither, so I am so silent to her. As long as I don't show scratch marks, I'm completely invisible to her. So that juke that I did, I recognized that she went into her power, she stood still, I saw the power indicator, I then turned around, stopped running, so no scratch marks. I have scratch marks when I'm running like this, no scratch marks when I'm walking like this. I get onto the dirt, you cannot see any movement. If I'm on grass, you can see the grass move. If I'm on dirt, all you can do is hear the very soft steps of the dirt, just ever so slightly. So that's how I just performed that juke right there to get away from the spirit, even though I'm one hit at all times, and got an extreme amount of distance from her, and made it so that she was forced to go off to that other person. Yeah, my only big problem, or the only thing I'm not really kosher with, is just forceful deranking. So yeah, we're going to watch it here again. We're going to watch her power. Never mind, we're going to throw that down. We'll let her break that. We're going to watch it again. If we hear, she's going to see the grass move. We're not safe. The grass movement right there wasn't safe. I knew immediately that I was giving away my position. Once she lost me, she doubled back like she did last time. Maybe the safest thing... Oh, and we got basement here. I think the best thing we could have done is just run in a straight line to the field and get away from the basement. First thing we should have recognized is that we were at basement with Killer Shack. And the second thing is... when you juke a killer once, they will learn and adapt and see. They think survivals will mostly always do the same juke to them. If it works once, they'll think it'll work over and over again. Good killers will adapt and watch out for the same juke that they got juked out from for the first time, and do what she did. She adapted, turned around immediately, saw the grass movement, was on top of me very, very nicely. Oh, we got borrowed time right here. Look at no downtime, no mither, best perk in the game. Still got a, looks like Hex Ruin up still. Decent survivor chase. Yeah, you're pretty good in the chase. Chase is very strong. He's a strong chase survivor. Sometimes he likes getting himself too much in there, and he gets the killer attention maybe a little too strong, huh? Obviously, you just got to round yourself out between a lot of things, between doing objectives, healing other survivors, keeping yourself up, and performing in chase as well. Everything matters in the end game when you're being scored, and it matters in just the general flow of the game. The game is balanced around a lot of those points in the first place, so that's just how it is. Drink your water. Drink the water, I'm trying. If I miss a skill check because of this water, it's on you guys. Oh. Alright, I'm rebinding my skill check to my mouse right now. 2 seconds. Look at these fools. They'd be up if they had no Mither. I just want to keep that clear. They would be alive and, well, if they had no Mither. Keep that in mind. If the second survivor goes and heals that person, then I know we got a decent team. And if they just ran off and went to go survive, then we'll see what happens here. Alright, the Nia should... Okay, the Nia actually healed herself completely. She was just like, nah. And that's why. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's so unlucky for them. That's so bad. She was at a full health state and she tried to juke in a locker. She didn't even get to take a hit. That's so bad for the Nia. Oh my god, that's so bad. The Spirit's quick, but she still won't be able to get over here and over here in time. Over here and over here. Over here and over here. She's gonna see us, but I don't think she can get all the way over here. Let's do this. Last man standing. Run in a straight line together. Who's she on? Okay, she's on... Nope. Alright, we see right here. We see where it's safe. Oh, we're not getting there. Nah, she followed through with the 360. She wasn't going to get window tech right there. Very nicely done. She wasn't letting that window tech get her. No way, no how. Dead hard and no mither only. Normally I do run dead hard. I might actually switch the dead hard with no mither for the rest of the stream just because I mean sprint burst has been getting me a good amount of value, but I've been running into some killers where dead hard would be so very helpful. Hard to say what's getting me, what's doing what for me. It's easy to see things in retrospect. Getting set up the haircut appointment finally. I swear I was putting off a haircut appointment for like 3 or 4 weeks straight or something like that. Gotta get the beard taken, not taken care of, but like up, like trimmed a bit. Getting a little unruly. Getting some curly ends here. And my hair keeps on falling into my eyes from my headset, so that's another big thing. Yeah, no, I know. The next time I use Dead Hard, it won't work, and then I'll cry about how Dead Hard is the worst perk in the game, and then we'll get into this endless cycle of not using Dead Hard again. You know how it goes. I know. You want to be healed? You want to... Look at this greedy Dwight right here. This greedy son of a gun. I've taken him off the hook twice, and he's like, you better heal me. I'm going to get a ton of altruism this game at least. My benevolence tokens will be quite good. Everyone's on death hook, so that's pretty good. What, do we just get on a gen, I guess, maybe? Whatever. Keep our points up. We want to get Lightbringer as much as we can. Best would be from getting it from finishing generators, but we can still get a fair amount from just doing generators as well. Well, that's awkward. That's awkward. We didn't have our sprint burst up right there, so we're just gonna immediately die in our chases. The Spirit is one of our biggest counters, and well, it's not, I should say she's not one of our biggest counters in No Mither, but she does a pretty good job countering us with No Mither. We were just cut out in the middle of nowhere right there. Sad. Alright, so our first 2 games really good, and our last 2 games have been some shameful displays of No Mither. Shameful displays. But we've been doing good in our chases, I suppose, where it's not so much our end games that have been going well. I must ask you a question. Well, I must answer it. Although I do enjoy name puns. Got that stun, though. We got that 1 stun. Our mission is... we're inching ever closer here, people. Alright, let's do it. Wait, do we run maybe Smash It? No, we're gonna run Dead Hard here. See if we can get some of those. Some clutch Dead Hards in the meantime. Yeah, I know. It's very shameful. Well, we gotta make up for it. We'll make up for it. We're only an hour and a half into No Mither Monday. We got plenty of time to show. We got plenty of time to shine. Or to shine even further. Because we've already had some really good games and some really good chases. It's about being consistent, I suppose, too. It's like you can have good moments, but being consistent in certain games are, completed RE8 completely. Nice. Achievement hunters in the house. Hex, no cap dead ass. I love it. Very interesting. What are we running here? Obviously a med kit. Just kidding. Do we run a green broken key and scare the crap out of the killer? It's one of my favorite things to do, to get tunneled by running a green key. Confusion on the killer. I don't know why. I just think it's really funny. Run one of these. We're going to keep with our windows of opportunity here. Keep dead hard. Iron will. Yeah, we're going to do that. Everything sounds fine right now. We're building up an incredible amount of points again. So we're going to have to spend them soon on our random survivors. Did I get No Mither on one of the new survivors that came out? The Dead Hard God. The Dead-Odd. The Dead-Odd. Yeah, we never did get to do that custom game. You were in chat at some point, but you weren't around when we were doing the custom games there, Chase. An unfortunate turn of events, but that's all right. We got next year. No, we'll get around to it. We'll get that. We'll with no doubt. I have no doubt that we'll find ourselves in a No Mither custom, a full custom No Mither game. Have little doubt in that. Oh yeah, no, don't worry about it. We always make sure we have the priorities. Did you say as? No, dead odd. Dead odd. Sad times. Those damn obligations for other things in real life. How dare you? Do 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 do. Wait, this isn't Jurassic Park. Damn you, life. I know. Oh wait, no. Oh no. We're going up against Omega right now. Watch out. That's Omega. Be careful. Damn you. Why do all rank 1 killers have all of their charms? The friggin' Blood Moon charm. I swear to God. I see the Blood Moon charm on every single killer's hook here. I am just a walking battery. Battery! Welcome to Jurassic Park. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I love that there's a dinosaur chat emoji. That makes me so happy. It makes me happier than it probably should. Is there someone hiding in the grass right there? There was someone doing the totem. We gotta remember we also got a dead art on, so we gotta be careful in how we maneuver things. Any Oni can be, yes. You're just the designated. When I see Deathslingers, I think it's Chase. A lot of people, if people in the chat have like a killer they're always known for, or they generally play like just one killer, I will associate them as that killer. So like Pete used to only play Michael Myers, so Peter, every time I saw Michael Myers, I just assumed it was Pete stalking me. Nope. He doesn't have his blood charge, so I'm not worried about getting in chase with him right here. I think he has pop. That's definitely pop, right? Oh shit, does he already have his power again? Damn, I didn't get that in the right direction. You do not want to be here, girl. Oh, he's fine on that. This Jill is giving me... Oh my god. The friggin' Jill. I got another pallet right here, though. Yeah, he just does. He knows to look up. All I can do is get distance here. Best I can do is just get distance before anything else. Always run to the Oni. Oni! Tries to only have one gen done with all that. Yeah, he doesn't care about me. He kind of does. Think he's going to pop that? Looks like he just left two. Wonder if that means he's going double back to the other generator. Probably a good chance. And then as soon as I pull this person, he's going to just friggin' drift right over here, right? Where are you? I wouldn't stay there. Pretty sure he's coming back over. No, he didn't come back over. Good. I'd be like water gun eyes. What? I'm a clown. Or Oni. Oni, the clown was one of my favorite, or like my favorite killer for the longest time. I just, for some reason, had just like so much fun with him. I just thought he was nice and fun and weird. And he just entertained me with his wheeziness. Well, shit. He's ready to die. Watch, we're gonna pull and then... Ah! Damn it. I was trying to walk out my, my exhaustion right there. Wasn't gonna happen. Almost, almost. Like the music. How would Mega be like? That was great. They have the Oni mask as a YouTube chat thing right there. One more second, I would have had Dead Hard back up. If I walked down instead of running into the basement, I would have had it back up. I was like, am I being saved or left for dead here? What's the plan here, people? Alright. Interesting. I think he was trying to go for a head-on stun there. Hard to tell. That's unfortunate. I think I could have been in a position to blind right there, actually. Same thing for this Nia. I'll try to beat for this Nia when she gets picked up. Oh, am I behind her? I couldn't even tell. They're right next to one another is why we're doing that. Don't touch it. Her touching it is not good because of, whatchamacallit. With Pop Goes the Weasel, he's gonna get that down. Oh, he put Blast Mind on it. That's what he did. Jill, you naughty thing. You naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty. Pete does stabby, stabby. I go shooty, shooty. Omega goes re. Bash the skulls in. That is a pretty accurate assessment. I can't not deny that. Right now I'm Nemesis, so I'm just going stars. Nemesis is my pick right now. Nemesis, Blight, Spirit, Twins. You know me, I like all the weird ones. Or some weird ones, some of the strongest ones. Don't play Nurse, though. Don't play Huntress. Probably should pick them. Probably should pick both of them up. Play against them so much. I'm just terrible with them. Just terrible. Now watch me whip it. Now watch me whip it. Now watch me nay-nay. Oh, so it wasn't the NE alpha parasite, it was the Nene parasite. That's what it was, a mistranslation in the lore. Now I understand. Now I understand. I'm thinking of a build to kill everyone. Omega's been plotting for so long, they just can't keep in the bloodlust any longer. Get that gen done, though. Just got his power. It's fine if he does it like that. Can I blind him anyways? Nah, I can only do it once though. Just get the single vault here then. Get towards the Killer Shack, or not the Killer Shack, the Pig Tree here. I should be able to rotate it once, maybe? See how he swings at me. Nice swing right there. He was holding on to it. Oh, he blast mines himself right here because of Jill. And then he has to hit it again. No Mither, come in handy. Without the, I should have dead-hearted the, Oh, you're gonna die right here. I should have dead-hearted the, to the window to get the distance instead of dead-hearting, assuming when he was gonna swing right there. 14 minutes left. First dead heart. Can't blame that on, whatchamacallit. Can't blame that on it not going off. That was just me using it at a bad timing. He was expecting it and holding on to it, so it was him just getting to the quick swing and me taking a 50-50 right there. If we had Unbreakable, we would have been able to pick ourselves up there again. That's 2 games today that Unbreakable would have given us some No Mither value. Again, we can always identify when No Mither would give us, or Unbreakable would pick us up if we're ever at 66% recovery. Because around that time, with the buff that Unbreakable gives you base, you would have picked yourself up with it. Oh, but we're climbing though. We're getting those pips anyways. We get pips with No Mither. Actually, the only way we climb rank is, the only way we get rank 1 is with No Mither. Which is funny because we were black pipping all on Saturday with the new survivors, but we're pipping constantly with No Mither. Drink the liquids. All right, let's switch back to, I love Windows of Opportunity, but we're gonna hit Unbreakable here. See if we can get more Unbreakable value. This is another fantastic No Mither build right here. Supplementing No Mither, since you can pick yourself up an unlimited amount of times, Unbreakable gets an incredible amount of value, or you get incredible amount more value from it. Sometimes the one time is all you need. That's why Unbreakable is still just a good perk by itself, because you might only be slugged once an entire game, if at all. So it's like, that's still niche all in itself, a niche instance in these quick games. I do like the quick turnarounds for everything. Whatever it takes. Not getting any stuns on those killers. We need the stuns, people. We're gonna bring in one of, no, never mind. Fudge that. We're fudging it. We're fudging it. Let's get in some points. I was gonna say bring in some luck, but I'll wait until we do, I can get a proper luck build going. Proper luck build. Street ready, let's go. That is a very bright Fangman cosmetic. Quite the eye catcher. Looks like this is going to be our last solo game here too, so we must put on a proper display of skill, unlike some of our previous games. But I never try to judge myself too harshly on No Mither Monday. I always have to remember that we are challenging ourselves by bringing ourselves to a single health state. So we have to remember that always, and never get too hard on it. That we are doing a self-imposed challenge, and it is not. We shouldn't completely reflect it on like our mistakes. We shouldn't like be too hard on ourselves with criticisms. We save that for Tuesday's stream. Then we get really hard on ourselves with criticisms. One game to rule them all. Get it going. Ooh. Looks like Peter will be joining us as well with some Survive with Friends. That'll give us 3, and that's corrupt intervention right there. Someone doesn't want us doing generators, so we run immediately towards the killer at all times. Never mind, we're gonna die immediately. I think he's on Leon here, right? So if we cut wide, we should be fine. Wait, did she? It's always hard to tell when people are not paying attention to the health stage right there, because that looked like she went down instantly, but she's not broken, so there's no mither. Oh, I love hearing totems pop on before I even touch a generator. I probably should make my way over there, seeing that the blight's gonna head towards the totem pop. Oh, maybe not. Instantly kills the person off the hook. Nice. Back on the gen. And then DCs immediately. Looks like Revert Back is banned for 24 hours from this stream. Although they probably just didn't like getting tunneled immediately off the hook, but... we just swing the massive ban hammer. The size of a house. Oh, nice. Double DC. I love it. What the hell is going on? People, what's going on here? What's with all the DCs this stream? I think we had one in our first game, one in our second game, one in another one of our fourth or fifth games, and now two in this one. I'm just seeing them all, huh? That's alright, we try our best. I think that's either Blast Mine or Better Together. It's hard to tell. Probably Blast Mine if he's chasing. Although he's not chasing Leon right now. Maybe he's checking generators and then he'll come check this one first. I gotta plan my escape route here, depending on which staircase he comes up. There he is. Run up this door. Head over here. Got a TL wall. Nice. Just watching for the drop attack right there. And then praying for pallets over here. There's one, I think, right here, right? On this tent. Yeah, we got one right there. Just put that down early. Oh, he has the friggin' the red add-on that lets him instant pounce through things. Yeah. The red add-on. Damn. Should have used Dead Hard right there. Didn't think he was going to give me the opportunity to. Going around there. Very poorly played. Didn't have a plan after he started breaking through the pallets with just the one charge. I actually just thought he was going to face camp. I thought he was just going to just like immediately sit there and not move. That would have been kind of funny. The red add-on that he has makes it so that it slows you. If you break something like that, he will hinder you. So if you saw on the right side, I was being slowed down every time he broke something or slammed into the wall with his charging ability. And he can just immediately break through the pallets without having to do the M1 swing, which takes away more animation, which makes the cooldown more and more. I'm pulling myself, obviously, off of this. Right here, 4% God. Alright, no problem. We almost had that. What a game. 2 DCs immediately into a Blight that has an iridescent add-on. I don't think it's impossible. I think it's a balanced, one of the better iridescent add-ons in the game. One of the ones that's not too... I think anything that insta-kills you is not so good. But when you do get something that allows you to... that does buff your power a little bit, your power already kind of does that, but you can make it do it more efficiently, then yes, I'll be on board for it. Yeah, that Leon's just lead me go drink the waters. Yes, sir. 2 minutes. Perfect. I got time. I got just enough time for another game. Just kidding. All right, let's get in there. Let's get in there. The Dead by Daylight. So weird. Why are we seeing so many DCs? Even at an Ebo Mori. That's great, though. Yeah, Lethal Pursuer. That's how you find people. Wonder if that other guy got out right there. I didn't check. It looked like there was an escape thing next to his portrait. I wonder.